Andy B here, and this is just for the record. I was born a baby boomer in 1949, at a time when many call this the golden age of capitalism on Long Island, New York. I've always considered myself to be a fortunate son in so many ways, but not the least of which was growing up in a house filled with music. My dad played the sax and clarinet and a little bit of piano too, and my dinner times were always filled with music, like from show tunes and Ella Fitzgerald and Benny Goodman. My dad was a fanatical Benny Goodman fan. Now I remember this like it just happened today. The year was 1965, and the Beatles, the British invasion was hot, smoking, and Motown was in full swing too. It was just an incredible time in the music business. I was 15 years old, and I was, I was driving in my friend Larry's car with Brian and Robert, and Brian said, "Why don't we start a band?" Everybody said, "Sure." Larry said, "I'll play the drums." Robert said, "I'll play the guitar." Brian said, "I'll play the bass." So I thought to myself, well, I always liked that guy in Dave Clark 5. He always looked so cool playing that organ. I said, "I'll play the organ." The rest is history, folks. That was just the beginning. Now, the climactic point, that turning point, came a year later. I was a junior in high school, and we were playing around town. We were playing at VFW dances, bar mitzvahs, Sweet 16. I marched up to the basketball coach. I said, "Coach, I quit. Sorry." I knew right then and there that music was my passion. And guess what? For the next 51 years, up until this very recording, it has been. Now, just for the record, let it be known that this recording here is just as much a history lesson for my family, in particular my children, my grandchildren, and one day my great-grandchildren, to let them know what I was all about, just for the record.